So hello, welcome to our half-an-hour meditation. I'm Maria Mountain, and you are welcome to come to a seated position that feels comfortable for you. If you want to lean against a wall or a piece of furniture, that's great. You want to feel comfortable so your spine, your lower back isn't uncomfortable. Your spine can be feeling as if you're sitting upright, but the spine feels light, not heavy and weighted down. If it feels okay for you, you can gently close your eyes. If you prefer, you can leave your eyes open, maybe having a soft gaze. And let your attention turn inwards into your body. Sometimes people find that incredibly hard if there's lots going on around them, or they're full of thoughts, or their body is in fight or flight mode. Can be really difficult to connect into the body. If that's the case for you, that's fine, that's fine, that's okay. And see if you can feel your sitting bones on the surface that you're sitting on. See if you can feel the presence, the weight, the pressure of the body sinking down into the floor. See if you can take your attention into the center of your body, and where does that feel like it is, the center of your body? Where is the center of your body? And imagine you are residing, you are existing, you are being right there in the center of your body. However that feels to you, and however you can imagine that to be a reality. And let this moment in time, this very moment, be the only moment that matters to you. For now, this very moment in time is so important. And this moment, every moment during our meditation, feeling into the center of your being, imagining the center of your being, experiencing the center of your being. And let yourself come to appreciate and notice the breath. Just as it is. Just as it is, with no need to make it deeper or anything else, just as it is. And your mind will definitely take your attention elsewhere. When it does so, back you come to the breath. And there are some days when my attention just will not settle on the breath at all. So if that's the case for you, not to worry about that. That's just part of being human. And there are other days when it's easier. Either way, whatever's happening with your experience of allowing yourself to be with your breath, let's just accept that that's how it is today. And maybe you're dropping in very deeply, and that's very beautiful too. Either way, it's very beautiful. Begin to bring some gentle rocking to your body. And allow that rocking to work with your breath. And I'm not going to say you need to breathe in when you're rocking forward or backward and breathe out the other way. I'm just going to let your body find its own rhythm with the breath. So as you breathe in, your body rocks one way, and as you breathe out, your body rocks the other. Let your rocking be right from the hips, so the whole torso can rock gently forward, gently back. And now your breath might want to change. As you rock, you might want to deepen. Can you imagine or feel, experience the breath drawing in all the way down into the low belly? Allow your rocking to increase if that feels good for you. You might find, as you breathe out, you want to breathe out through your mouth. You might find that breathing in and out through the nose feels just right. Or you might find you want to breathe in and out through the mouth, in and out through the mouth. Let yourself become completely absorbed as much as you can by this experience of both the movement and the breath. Deep breath, movement together can be incredibly powerful at awakening the body, at engaging the body, at enlivening, at bringing the body and the consciousness so much closer to each other, and allowing the nervous system its expression for its own release and health. Another minute. And do the next couple of breaths without rushing. Let your breath come back to normal. Let your body come to stillness. Feel the spine again upright. Head facing forward, even if the eyes are still closed. A moment resting in that stillness. Resting in the sense of the body connection you've just been fostering. When you're ready, open your eyes. 2 or 4. The second half of our session, I would invite you to lie down, if that's comfortable for you. If you prefer to stay seated, you can. But if it's comfortable for you, it's also lovely just to lie down on your back. Lying down with the knees bent, at least to start off with. Feet on your mat, arms at your sides or hands resting on the belly. And before we even think about being still and settling, bring some rocking movement, some shaking movement, any kind of movement for your hips and your shoulders to help the body release any tension that might be being held. Sometimes, well, very often we hold tension without even noticing, especially if it's chronic tension. It just becomes the norm, doesn't it? That's what we do. So a little bit of shaking or movement of the hips and or shoulders and or legs, for that matter, can be very helpful. And when you're ready, you can stretch the legs out or keep the knees bent, your choice. And you can let your body settle. How does it feel to let your body be supported by the floor beneath you? How does it feel to know with as much certainty as could possibly be imagined that the floor will support you, that you are safe, you are held, that gravity, this invisible force, makes it possible for us to relax and let go. Feel the back of your body in contact with the surface beneath you. And even saying yes to allowing gravity to release the back of your body even more into the floor. Resting in a sense of trust and spaciousness. And you're sitting, of course, it's not the back of your body, but whatever parts of your body are in contact with the surface that you're sitting on. Resting into that confidence that your body will be supported and you are safe. Notice any sensations in your body. Things that may feel good, areas of the body that may be letting go. You may notice your nervous system is calming. Noticing also sensations in your body that you don't feel are as pleasant. Uncomfortable feelings, pain. Notice both ends of the spectrum, and notice everything in between. Notice neutral sensations. Notice one thing, name it to yourself. You can also name it out loud. That's very helpful for us to focus, naming things out loud. Name it silently to yourself and then move on to the next sensation. I can feel the pressure of my foot against my other leg. How the ankle is stretching a little. I notice the movement of my thumbs as they move around each other. I notice a little tension in the left shoulder, and so on. Taking your time, letting yourself travel more deeply into the body to notice even the more subtle sensations. Your observations may have been hijacked by the mind. Mind likes to be involved. Actually, the mind likes to take over, and never mind being involved. And if that's happened, that's very normal. Now, let your attention come to the mind, come to your thoughts, and see if you can name your thoughts. What is it you're thinking about? What is it your mind is aware of, maybe preoccupied with? See if you can name that and let it go. Wait for the next thought to come into your sphere of consciousness. Name it and let that go. When you get caught up in a thought, notice it, let it go, and see what else comes up. This meditation today is not about trying to get anything right or about feeling any particular thing. This meditation is about focused on something, but also helping ourselves to become more embodied, more aware of who we are on the inside, what's happening on the inside, without being overwhelmed by it, consumed by it, taken over by it, noticing, and then moving on to the next thing. Coming to the emotions now. Noticing if there's any particular emotions around for you this morning. No judgment here. Noticing without getting drawn into its story, without getting drawn into its intensity, if that is around, if intensity is around for you. Name it. Say hello to it. Let it go. See what else is around. Name it. Say hello to it and let it go. And as always, when your mind takes you off on a different adventure, come back to that place where you're feeling into what may be going on for you emotionally at this moment in time. And I should also add, if you do feel if the emotions are too big for you to be able to do that at the moment, that's also okay. You can come back to the body or come back to your thoughts, whatever feels most helpful for you right now. And when you've explored your emotions enough, say hello to them, let them go. Let go of all need to be focused on anything in particular. Body, thoughts, emotions. Focus on the breath. If you need to focus on something, come back to a breath. Come back to a breath. Or you can just let yourself be, let the thoughts flit by. thoughts will come and go. That's okay. Let them come and let them go. You don't have to feel any particular way. You don't have to be in a state of bliss. You're just sitting or lying quietly for these last couple of minutes. No agenda. Finish your meditation. Allow your breath to deepen. You're breathing right down to your pelvic floor. And on your exhale, you can ceremoniously release the breath and release your meditation. Bring some movement back into your body. Whatever feels good. Rolling over to one side if you're lying down. And coming back to sitting. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.